is going on, honey? Yes, this is your girl. It's been a while since I've done a video commentary, but I just had to because there's this new series out. It's called Claws with your girl Niecy Nash. I love me some Niecy Nash. We're talking about, I follow her since Reno 911. Who Wants a Clean House? Who Wants a Clean House? I used to love watching her on HGTV, and I have just watched her career develop, and now there's this fabulous TV series called Claws. It aired June 11, 2017 on TNT. So so I'm going to get right to it. Here's the cast. I'm wrote some notes down. So we got, of course, Niecy Nash. Her character's name is Desna. Okay, she actually owns a nail salon, and it's based out of Florida, and that she has this nail salon, and she has these other ladies working with her that are also nail techs. She has Jennifer. Then there's Quiet Ann. Quiet Ann reminds me of a Papi Chula / Chola. She is like the business. And then we have Polly. Polly's redhead. And we have Virginia, who is played by Karrueche Tran. Girl, I'm sorry. These names, I'm going to get them messed up, so I'm so sorry. So I was kind of really skeptic about this at first because I'm like, what is Karrueche doing? You know, like, every time I hear about Karrueche, it's always something about Chris Brown. It's like, okay, I'm so glad you're doing something that does not have Chris Brown involved in it. You're doing your own thing to stay relevant. I'm kudos to you, boo-boo. Kudos to you, too. I really hope that this career takes off and you leave Chris Brown's career alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm sorry. I'm a Chris Brown fan. Whatever. Say what you want to say. Comment below. Anyway, so I got that out the way. The series starts out with, there's this nail salon owner. Her name is Desna, played by Niecy Nash. And they're basically coming to work or whatever. Basically, she has this salon, and she's kind of money laundering for this mafia group called the Dixie Mafia. I guess it's like a real big time mafia group down there. So she's been like kind of seeing one of the head guys. I guess the guy she's seeing, her dad is like the head dude of the mafia, and his nickname is called Uncle Daddy. It's just weird to hear them call him Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy is the gay man. He's really rough. He's like that country, like cornbread fed, just, you know, you just don't, I just would never know anyone of that particular persuasion would be gay, but you just never know. And that's his business. But anyway, so you have Desna, you have all these other girls come in. And then the nails they do is life. I love nails. I am a nail person, okay? I love getting my nails done. If you can see, I love getting my nails done. If y'all can see that. Look, I got to have some glitter. I got to have some lines. Then I have to have some, something to kind of blend it and, kind of contrast it out. So I'm a nail guru. I love nails. So when this show came out, I'm like, let me see what they're talking about. Because I really was kind of skeptic about it at first. But I watched this first episode, and I must say it was great. It starts out, y'all have to follow me. I ramble. So just stay with me. Stay with me. I'm going to get to the point, I promise. So, it starts out with them coming into the salon and everything. And Desna, which is Niecy Nash, she brings like some party favors and stuff because they're celebrating something. You don't know what they're celebrating, but they're opening up the shop. Next thing you know, this redhead comes in, like an Ivy League, like she belongs in the Hamptons somewhere, sweater tied around her neck, pearls, red hair, red bob, Chinese bang. She's giving us, straight up Hampton realness, okay? She comes into the salon, hey, and then this big surprise party was for her. Come to find out, she was just let out of jail for some identity theft. And you're like, what? Not Ivy League, bitch. Ivy League just came out of jail. And she's on house arrest because she has a new bracelet, well, a little anklet with a little box on it and a little red dot. So she's coming out of jail and celebrating that. And then, of course, as they're celebrating, Karrueche, which her actual character name is Virginia. So Virginia comes in. I have to give it up for you, Miss Carucci. You played your part. I really, really liked her character. Even it was this ratchet, ghetto slash Banji chick with, the booty shorts, the platinum blonde hair with the dark roots. I mean, just flawless. She comes through with this Kango hat, the old school, like, furry LL Cool J hat. It was just really cool. I love her character. She comes in, kind of crashes the party or whatever. She crashes the reunion. She's giving the lady who's been gone for a while, the redhead, a cold shoulder. So I was really feeling her character. She really took that scene, and I like that. But anyway, long story short, it's basically about this this nail salon owner who's basically laundering money for the mafia to keep herself afloat or what have you. In the process, she's banging I'll call him Kingpin's son, and basically they're running money, keeping open an illegal clinic, and this stuff, like this show is really like opening up my eyes to a whole world that I had no idea existed. Okay, maybe a lot of you have already known about that, but I'm like, what? And I've been kind of noticing a lot of new, a lot of emergency clinics opening up. I'm like, but that's another video. But anyway, so it's a really good show. It's really good. And of course, that time comes. He promised, according to her, she's, dating the guy that is the son of the kingpin. And so their thing is, hey, I help you run this money. And in exchange, I want 20 grand. I'll do it for you for a whole year, but I want 20 grand. That was their verbal agreement. And so she goes off. She wants to open up this really big exclusive salon. And it's nice. It's got, spas and a full bar. I mean, this is uptown classy stuff. And so that's what she's trying to do. In the process, they have this New Year's Eve, and they go to the New Year's Eve party where this kingpin has this big extravaganza. All the girls go because all the girls are involved. They know what's happening, but they're like, they kind of just have each other's back or whatever. And they get to the party or whatever, and supposedly she's supposed to be getting this big $20,000 bonus. Keep in mind, before the girls show up to the club, you see, they call him Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy and his son that Desna, niece and Nash is actually, dealing with as far as the whole situation. They're in the bag. I mean, they just live in large. They got oysters. They got gay men just like doing their thing, gyrating, it's like, it's this big old huge party going on. And he basically talks about her bonus. He brings it up and he's like, oh yeah, I got her, whatever. So she gets to the place, Uncle Daddy pulls her to the side, gives her this little flashy envelope or whatever, because she's thinking, oh yeah, my ship is finally coming in. So she decides, I'm the kind of person, I would have waited till I got home to count the money. She's a G. She counts the money while she's at the club, and there's only $3,000 in the envelope. Keep in mind, I didn't tell y'all, but she's actually taking care of her special needs brother, who is like grown. So it's just her and her brother. I'm talking about Desna. And so she's running this nail salon. So she's taking care of these girls that's working for her. She's also taking care of a special needs brother, trying to keep herself afloat, doing what she has to do. And all she ends up with is this $3,000, knowing that, if she's caught, she can go to federal prison. And so it's a big deal. So anyway, come to find out, I'm gonna call her Boo Boo Kitty. Boo Boo Kitty, Carucci's character ends up finding out what's going on and what they're doing, because she's kind of oblivious to what's going on as far as their inside things that they do. Well, she starts messing with the guy that, Desna was messing with, and it just got so crazy. So she found out that, Virginia was messing with, I don't know what that guy's name is. We're gonna call him Uncle Daddy's son. Uncle Daddy's son and Virginia, which is Carucci, were messing around. So, she spied on them. Desna spied on them and found out. And so, he was basically telling her that, treat her better. And, this is who I want to stay in the salon. This is Uncle Daddy's son talking to Desna. So Virginia gets to work the next day after, Desna has seen Uncle Daddy's son and her getting it on in the mansion. Keep in mind, Uncle Daddy has bought him a brand new mansion and is given all the success as far as them making 30. I just went a whole other way. Basically, Uncle Daddy, based on her running those runs for them, has brought in a revenue of $35 million, and all she got was 3,000. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta drink to that, because that right there, that would have pissed me off royally. So not only did you screw me out of my money, now you mess with one of the chicks at my shop who's oblivious to what's going on. So, old girl gets to the shop the next morning, and Desna was hot, honey. Niecy Desna took that girl and punched her in the face and was like, you know what? I've done all this for you. I took you in. I gave you a job. And this is how you going to repay me. Old girl said, that's okay, because I'm living in his house now and he loves me. Baby, they all fell out laughing. And I would have been laughing at her ass too. How you just... So I just love how it brings so much realness, because you do have, when you're working in a situation where it's all women, there's drama, there's BS, and there's always some issue with somebody man is intertwining with the mess. So it's like there's always something like that going on dealing with a bunch of women. And so anyway, she really wants to get this $20,000. So she goes to Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy was like, no, I ain't giving you nothing. And then she goes back to Uncle Daddy's son. Uncle Daddy's son is like, no, you work for me, and we're gonna give your money to shut up, and started, kind of talking to her crazy and stuff. And so she just had enough. She went to the house. And, old girl was there. Virginia was there. She lived in the house now and stuff. But he was abusing her, basically having rough sex with her and just being so mean to her. And she was like, see, I tried to tell you. So she saves her from that in the process, because apparently Desna goes to Uncle Daddy's son's house and does his eyebrows. And, that's supposed to be her dude, and that's supposed to be his lady. So anyway, so he's in the pool, and she takes out thread to thread his eyebrows. I don't know. I mean, would you date a man that gets his eyebrows threaded? I don't know if I would. I mean, I don't know. Like, if I don't want to make an appointment for both of us to get our yeah. Anyway, so that's another. Yeah. so she's threading his eyebrows, and in the process, she threads his skin, cuts him with the thread, and then takes something and hits him upside the head, and throws him in the pool or whatever. And so she's choking him and trying to drown him at the same time. This is Desna, right? I'm like, yeah, get him. Yeah, he messed with your money, girl. He live in this big old fancy house, and you in an old rundown house with your, yeah, get him. I was like, yeah, get him. So I'm thinking he dead, right? This joker come up out the water, and just punches her and gets out and starts punching on Desna. I'm gonna call her Niecy. Start punching on Niecy or whatever. And next thing you know, you hear this gunshot, pow, and you're like, what? The what? And it's, Virginia Carucci she basically kills him. Shoots him in the head, and he gets knocked into the pool. And she was like, oh, I'm a part of your crew now, aren't I? Now, basically, she said, okay, now I know what's going on, because now I'm involved, So it leaves you like, oh my God, this is it? Really? This is it? So I know the next episode is coming on. It's Saturday, now, and it comes on Sundays, so it's coming on tomorrow. So I'm definitely gonna be. I've already got my DVR set, because this is juicy. It's good. This is good writing so far. I'm loving it. I had a chance to look at a few blogs that they did about it, and it's basically pretty much an all-girl cast, and they even have all girls working behind the scenes as far as camera crew and stage directors. This is such an amazing woman empowerment movement is this particular series, and I'm just loving it. The fact that it's about, I mean, even though it's about, money laundering, all that stuff, but I'm just loving the style. I'm loving everything about it. The whole thing, as far as the whole nail thing, is just amazing. I love it. Um, but I'm really, really proud of Niecy Nash. I really am. I watched her career grow, and it's just really great. I follow her on Instagram, um, and I just love it to pieces. So I will be watching this going forth tomorrow, and after that. DVR is set. It is set. And I'm really, really loving it. So that's basically my commentary on it. I was really skeptic about the whole Karuchi thing, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because every time I hear the word Karuchi, it's got something to do with Chris Brown and what he done did to her this time, and they not together, and then that's his ex, and it's like, I'm just so glad that you're doing something that has nothing to do with Chris Brown. Thank goodness, because I just don't know. Y'all. But the other ladies, I've never heard of them. Yeah, I've heard of Judy Reyes. Judy Reyes plays Quiet Anne, which is the Papi Chola. I call her Papi Chola, because she's a lesbian. And she dresses like she's like a butch, and she dresses in guys' clothes, whatever. But I love her character because she still has a lot of feminine in her, because she sets the tone. She opens up the shop and she sets the tone. She has the music going, and the ladies come in and they jam in. It's really cool, like this one big family. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. So even though all Desna had was $3,000, she couldn't really put the deposit down for the salon that she wanted. That's why she wanted the $20,000 to put the deposit down for her new shop. So she decided to, instead of just, walling in her grief and being depressed, she decides to take it upon herself to take the money and give it to the ladies. So she basically sees that, you know what, this thing is bigger than me. It's bigger than my salon. I have people that are, they're looking up to me. They're I have to be there for these people. So that's what I love about it also. It's about womanhood and sisterhood. And so she's basically decided, I'm going to take on responsibility of taking care of my girls. And that's what she did. So we'll see what happens on the next episode. I will be talking about that. So until then, let's keep the drama on television and out of our lives, baby. Okay? Yes.